Basically what this machine's doing is it's taking the fiber, if you can zoom in here,
Right.
kind of see it. So it takes the two fiber ends and it actually fuses them together, and then it creates a bond. And you can see it. You can see it on the camera here. So there's a camera inside that's like really zoomed in, and that's the one side of the fiber and the other side.
So this is a machine that actually makes the connection for you.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, how would you ever do it?
So now it brought them together. It tells
Oh.
me, okay, they're lined up good. Now it's arcing them together, so it's basically fusing them together. It tells you the estimated loss, so 0.01 dB, which is really good, basically no loss.
So it fuses them just with heat?
Just with
So
heat,
how?
yep.
Oh, okay. And then it tested the connection.
Yeah, and then it does a little tug test.
Hey, that's
So
cool.
now it's one solid connection you can see on the front here.
Oh. So there's the two splices. We know they're good, and also there's no issue with in terms of their conductivity.
Exactly.
Now, it's not an electrical signal anyway, is it, Sal?
No.
What's running through there?
Like I said, it's just light that goes through, and it basically talks. Once you have your equipment set up inside, it's going to talk with that equipment and the equipment we have in our office.
Oh.
And the reason why it's so fast is because it travels at the speed of light.
Hey, there you go. And the other advantage over the coaxial cable is that, like you were saying, there's no copper.
There's no copper, so nothing's going to corrode or deteriorate like the copper would.
Yeah, wow. And so now we don't need this grounding wire that's over at the front here.
No, yeah, because there's no metal in it, right? So there's nothing to be conductive.
And it's an underground connection from the street here. So this cable is gonna be buried in the spring. So there's no issues with storms and things, right? Because the other one was off the wire, up at the...
Yeah, I mean, they're rated to be outside, so underground or in the air.
There you go, perfect. Okay, well thanks, Sal.
Yeah.
Just gonna fix that up there. So for our connection here, what do you do now?
So basically I'm creating an end. I'm going to basically splice it in here, and then I'm going to run another cable on the other side, and it's going to go into the house.
And that's it?
And that's it. And then on the inside of the house there'll be a jack, it looks like a phone jack, but it's for the fiber.
Mm-hmm.
And then there'll be a cord basically from that going into your motor.
Okay, so what do you call this little machine that does the connecting and stuff?
It's a fusion splicer.
Oh, a fusion slicer,
Yeah.
or a splicer.
Splicer. Yeah.
And why is it called a fusion
Because
splicer?
it's fusing the fibers together.
What does fusion mean? Or fusing?
Fusing, like it's using heat to basically melt them and then bring them together.
Oh, okay, there you go. So, you ever heard of a fusion bomb? Wow. You heard of a fission bomb?
Yes.
What is that?
I've heard of it. I couldn't tell you what it
Yeah,
is.
well, that's the original hydrogen bomb.
Yeah.
It was a fission bomb.
Okay.
It's kind of like the opposite of fusion. Do you know what fission means?
No.
It just means splitting.
Okay.
Like binary fission. Binary fission is when a couple of a bacteria just splits in two, right?
Okay.
So when they split the hydrogen atom in two, that's called a fission. And that creates that tremendous amount of energy, which would happen in Japan, right? But those were very tiny bombs. The ones they have now are called fusion bombs.
Okay.
And I think I don't know the whole idea, but what they do is they basically ignite a fission bomb to create enough temperature to produce a fusion bomb.
Okay.
And so instead of splitting the hydrogen atom, they stick two together, and guess what you get? If you stick two, well, they're not sticking the atoms, they're sticking the nuclei. So they stick one proton and another proton under that 1,000,000 degree temperature created by the fission bomb, and they stick them together and make helium.
Oh, wow.
That's called a fusion bomb. And that's what we got to watch out about now in the Middle East.
Yeah.
We don't worry about them hydrogen bombs, it's the fusion bombs that hurt the most.
Really?
So there you go, we got some fusion going on here.